The plan for today is to go hiking in the hills above Cusco. I have a couple friends who have told me about some hikes up above, so the goal is to go see if I can find them, starting with Cristo Blanco, White Jesus, who I can see from my kitchen window. My friend Mario gave me some very interesting instructions to try to get there, so let's see if that works. So I made it to the Aquaduct, and it's really funny because a line started to build for people who wanted to take pictures with it, because there's these two girls there who are just doing like Instagram photo shoots, and everyone was waiting and they're still there. Some people are even leaving because they can't wait anymore. These girls are just like taking their sweet, sweet time without a care in the world that anyone else is watching or waiting. I have no idea if the way that the signs are taking me is the same way that my friend told me, which is like a scenic route. I might be going through a highway eventually, but anyways, at least right now it's really pretty. There's all these plants on the stairs. Oh, the babies! Well, it's definitely a steep climb, but I feel like after climbing Misty, anything is easy and doable. This is nothing, at least it's not 7 hours. I've arrived to this point where you can keep going up a little bit, or you can go to the right and down a little bit. At first I went up, but that's the archaeological park, which costs I think 130 pesos. Not what I'm interested in doing today, so I'm gonna go right to the Cristo Blanco, the White Jesus. First sightings of the White Jesus. Here he is. Well, I just made it to the Jesus. There he is. And like any good tourist attraction or site in Peru, there's a million people wanting to sell things, take pictures with alpacas, sell you tours, hats, everything. So that's something you can expect. Cusco Jesus is a lot smaller than the Rio Jesus, I'll tell you that much. Cristo Blanco, check. The next thing I wanted to find was Templo de la Luna, and it doesn't seem that I can go from here. I thought I could. I just asked some local girls and they had no idea what I was talking about, so I think I'm gonna head back a little bit into the city, and then on Google Maps it looks like there's some paths that go up. So I'm gonna go back down and then back up in another way and see if I can find it. I've come back to town, passed through San Blas. Now I've turned left to go uphill again, just following the little trails on Google Maps to see if it'll get me there. So let's see, but all these little streets are really cute. All those stairs, this humidity, it'll get ya. I think I might be on the right path. I just crossed over this highway, still going up. Supposedly it's like 22 more minutes up, but it's up, so that might mean 30 more, 40, who knows. ¿Helado tenés?
Helado no, ma.
Ah, helado no tenés. Algo frío tenés. Algo frío, algo congelado.
Es frío.
Nada frío.
Es frío con el...
It's a little shop back here, and the guy told me they had ice cream, and I was really excited to have something cold. But then when I went in, The woman said no. I was so disappointed. I don't even like ice cream that much, but I really wanted something cold. And so I continue up. What are you looking at? I'm on flat ground. Feels good to not be walking up. And straight ahead is Templo de la Luna, so I'm only a few minutes away. The views are really beautiful here. You can look 360 degrees around and everything is stunning, but slightly different. It's really calm, it's really peaceful. So I'm gonna have some snack and then continue on. It's really hot. All one piece, did it. Adios, Templo de la Luna, and on to the next place that I want to go to, which is called Zona X. My friend from Chevacan told me about Zona X because he used to live in Cusco, and he said it has some kind of magical energy. So I am really interested to go there and feel that and see if I feel anything, see what it's like. It sounds kind of magical. Apparently it takes about 30 minutes between Templo de la Luna and Zona X, and so far it's been pretty flat, which is very nice because that hill coming up to Templo de la Luna was very steep. The paisaje is amazing. It's just green, rolling hills and horses all around. It's pretty stunning. You can rent horses too if you want. There's guys at the beginning of the temple park who want to give you horse rides. I don't know. I hate riding horses.
Ajá, por debajo están las cuevas. Puedes pasar, puedes ir a otra, pero cuidado con perderte. Hay cuevas que te llevan a otra dirección.
¿En serio?
Sí, hay cuevas que te llevan, por ejemplo, a la Plaza de Armas.
Sí.
Puedes salir al desagüe, así hay cueva también que te lleva a Machu Picchu.
No me digas
Sí,
eso.
Han entrado 3 jóvenes estudiantes de la universidad.
¿Sí? ¿Y qué pasó?
Y se han perdido.
No,
Y
pero no es
salieron.
directo.
No,
Es que hay un montón de
claro,
caminitos.
Hay un montón de caminitos, todo eso.
¿Y
no hay
qué
mucho,
pasó? ¿Se
no
murieron?
Hay mucho oxígeno. No,
Ay, no hay oxígeno.
sí, no hay oxígeno por dentro de la tierra. Sí,
Y se murieron.
sí, se murieron 2 y salió solo uno salió.
I'm now officially in Zona X. I just met a guy who owns the horses, and he told me it's called X because of all the tunnels underneath this area make an X. He also told some stories that sound pretty wild. He said some tunnels go to Machu Picchu, some tunnels go to Plaza de Armas, but it's not straight. There's several little paths and tunnels that go off. And he said that there were some college students who entered when they were like 20 or 21. And then 2 of them died in the tunnels, and one finally came out when he was like 60 years old. Like he just survived in the tunnels for 40 years by himself. I don't know, that seems like a tall tale. There are a ton of tunnels though, which is really cool, and it makes this area really fun to explore. I would have loved this as a kid, just running around all these different tunnels and boulders and everything. There are literally tunnels every way I turn. Zona X is amazing, so gracias to Chevacan for the recommendation. There was definitely a lot of uphill although not as difficult as it was to climb the volcano Misty. If you want to see how hard that was on me, just click on this video here. Why not?